Gotta get gas. So they say one of the ways they think coronavirus is spreading is gas pumps. So I'm gonna put some latex gloves on under my gloves so I can remove them after I fill up. Maybe it's a bunch of hype, who knows. But hey, I got some gloves, so why not? Actually, I got lots of gloves. Got like 4 boxes for working on my bike. These ones are actually really good. They're like 8 mil thick, I think. They're hard to rip through. I should use some cheap ones for what I'm doing right now. Okay. Actually, one tip I read or saw on YouTube was short rides, use plastic gloves under your gloves to keep warm, but it doesn't work for long term. Just so you know, it doesn't work short term either. That's probably the stupidest tip I ever had. No offense to whoever put it on one of their YouTube videos, but it don't work. Said it'd help with wind chill, but nope. Alright, off to the gas station. And there's the gas light. Anybody out there watch Tiger King? I am convinced that is a show that would not have made it have it not been for the pandemic. I only watched it because everyone's raving about it. Oh my god, that was a stupid show. That bitch Carol Baskins killed her husband, whacked him. Kind of funny though. Okay. Some petro here. Gas pumping time. Peanut butter jelly time. Okay. Yeah, gas ain't that cheap here. Talking about around the country, it's under $2 a gallon. It's still $3.45. Although it's like 60 cents more here, but I'd rather run good gas on my bike. And this is the 883, it doesn't require high octane. It's not high compression. Cute. Try to get as full as I can, so I don't have to get gas as soon. Let's top this puppy off. Alright, that's good. 3.5 gallons. Seeing it's a 4.75 gallon tank, and it will start starving for fuel way before that. Okay. Off to work. Now we got some petrol. $34.34. $11.88. Okay. Still good. And we off to work. Oh, a little froggy this morning. I think I got my towel in my pocket for my face shield. Am I recording? I think so. And it's Wednesday, hump day. Although I took Monday off, so now I gotta work 4 days this week. Got to zip up my sleeve. Whew. Wind getting in there. The bitch Carol Baskins killed her husband, whacked him. Got that stuck in my head now. Bird! It's a wee bit chilly with the mist. It said it was supposed to be like 50 right now, but it feels like it's more like 40. It might be closed on 420. Used another route 2 days ago. Alright. Let's go back in time. What should I do today? I should probably work on some evaluations for my staff. I got 2 I gotta get done for my staff, and I gotta get mine done for myself. To send to my boss. Fun. It's a little, I should have put my big gloves on. I thought, 50 degrees, that should be fine. I wonder if my pants are going to be wet when I get there. A couple things I got to get before next winter. Some overpants and some heated gloves. Well, the only heated gloves they sell at Cycle Gear, ones that plug into your bike, and I'd really rather have some battery operated one or rechargeable. I don't want to stress out the charging system on this. One of the podcasts I listened to, one of the mechanics was talking about one of the most common issues with a lot of bikes when they come in with charging issues, the battery's dying. It's like they got a bunch of accessories on it, and the bikes are kind of designed to put out just what they need to keep that battery charged and your lights going. Not a whole lot of extra output from the alternator or stator, whatever you call it on a motorcycle. So it come in, you know, he's got a heated jacket and gloves and complaining his battery won't stay charged. It's because it's got too much, pulling too much juice. So, but I can't really find a decent pair. I even looking online, reading reviews. I can't find one with good reviews. But there was one YouTuber that ordered some off of Wish just to see, and he said they sucked. He said, well, I think one of them didn't even come on, and the other one, he couldn't feel anything. And I want to say he said the warmer was like on the inside, on the outside where the wind's hitting your hand, on the back, or on the end, like your palm area. With one headlight. Nice to get out on the bike again, though. So I had my poor baby sitting for a while. I'm gonna have to take the battery probably out of the SUV and throw it on a trickle charger. My SUV hasn't moved in probably over a month. I just put a brand new battery in it right before all this happened, but it's been sitting so long. I think it had a set of draw somewhere anyways. It could be the radio, the amateur radio that's in there. Maybe it draws a little power while it's powered on. I don't know. But I think something's drawing a little bit of power while it's off. I bought an inductive amp coil to check, but it doesn't work with the darn. I threw it on the dryer at home, and it shows like a half an amp. But no, that ain't right. Probably a cheap one out of China. Actually, probably all out of China, even not cheap ones. I don't know, Fluke? Is Fluke made in the USA? I don't have a Fluke. I used to have a Fluke meter when I worked on cars, but when I stopped working on cars, I sold a lot of my expensive stuff. That had an inductive amp attachment for it that worked great. Inductive amp pickup. I got rid of all my pneumatic tools because I didn't have air compressor strong enough to run them. Got rid of the Fluke. Probably a couple other specialty tools here and there. I still got most of them though. I did sell my toolbox. Had some $4,000 Mac toolbox, huge. Actually, I sold that and bought a car. Back in 1996 or 7. 96, I think. I think the place I worked for went out of, well, they didn't go out of business, they sold. And then the new company laid all the mechanics off, but like 2 of them, because they outsourced all their work. And then within like a month, they ended up laying the other 2 off too. And no one wanted to hire a 21-year-old mechanic, even though I'd gone through the General Motors ASAP program. It just, funny, I probably knew more than most of them just getting out of school. You'd be surprised, old wise tales some of these older mechanics believe. I don't know if I could think of something, I'd say something. Let me see. I just remember when I took the General Motors ASAP program, we had actually a course on all the different wise tales that folklore with testing stuff. And oh, let's see. One of them was on like a control module. I don't know if it's a Chevy or something. There was this green dot that's painted on it, and I don't know what it's color code for something. But one of the guys, oh no, if the green dot's there, it's still good. And like literally, it was a dab of paint, and I'm like, dude, it's paint. He's like, no, this is designed so if this green dot is in here, then you know you got a bad module. I was like, okay. Oh, and then disconnecting the alternator, or disconnecting the battery cables, and if the car stays running, your alternator is okay. But I don't know about new ignition systems, but old ignition systems, yeah, your ignition system can run on a couple volts, so you could have the alternates toast and car run just fine. But they said that one developed off of some commercial they did or promo stunt that they drove some car cross country with no battery to show how strong the alternator was. So then people thought, oh, that's a good test, even though it was meaningless. All it means is you got at least a few volts coming out of there. Cold hands. And there was a bunch of other ones. Battery on concrete. They think that having a battery on concrete drains it. That's a myth. But yet these old timers believe it. Alright.